Our first speaker is Peggy Sullivan. She is a motivational speaker, a mindset expert, and founder of the nonprofit organization She Can. She is also the author of the book, Happiness is Your Responsibility. Peggy is a strong advocate for utilizing the power of happiness to achieve personal and professional success. She has won numerous awards and honors, including the 2022 Women Leadership Award. Peggy has also been featured in Forbes Women, Fox, CNN, Bloomberg Radio, and has presented and consulted worldwide for organizations such as Bank of America, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Ingram Micro, and Google. Today, she's going to talk about breaking away from the cycle of work, eat, sleep, repeat to a value-driven life cycle that greatly improves quality of life. I give you Peggy Sullivan.
Thank you, Ed. You know, when I was a little girl, I was told there are certain four-letter words that are very, very bad words. You know which ones I'm talking about, right? And if those words popped out, even by accident, I was rewarded with a bar of ivory soap in the mouth and blowing soap bubbles for the rest of the evening. True story. But even today, there are some four-letter words that make me crazy. Busy is one of them. Thinking about an over the top, jam packed day where I have nothing but appointments makes me crazy. But think about it. Do you know anybody who isn't busy? Everybody is over the top busy, right? We've got work, we've got our personal lives, we've got our to do list, we've got families, we've got friends, we've got grocery shopping, houses to clean. The list goes on and on. We overschedule ourselves so much. Why? Why? Because being busy is a status symbol. You know that doctor that you're trying to go see that has no time to squeeze you in for 7 months? Well, he's really good. He must be really, really important. And my cousin, who just got this great new job, I want to go grab lunch, but he's so busy, so he's doing really, really well. Yes, my friends, being busy is a status symbol these days, but it's so easy to get caught up in busyness, isn't it? It feels so good to get stuff done, to cross it off the list. That ka-ching feels so good. But there's a real downside to busyness, and that is poor mental and physical health and how it upsets our level of happiness. In a recent study, national study done this April, it was revealed that only 5% of respondents indicated that they were consistently happy. So, what does that mean about our other 95%? We're all running around unhappy. I guess being busy doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. And what about that time management thing? Time management is a $1 billion industry that has us all chasing that silver bullet to get more done in less time. Yet, do you know anybody who isn't really, really time poor? I don't. And that same survey I told you about a couple of minutes ago indicated that 70% of Americans do not have time for what is important to them. And I really get it because there's a time in my life I was all about eat, work, sleep, repeat. I can remember one day coming home from work exhausted and hungry. So I grabbed some pistachio nuts for me and some kibbles for my cat. And I must have fallen asleep on the couch because when I woke up, it was to the horrible sound of my cat throwing up pistachio nuts and me realizing I ate a whole handful of cat food without realizing it. That was my wake up call. Life needed to be different. I needed to change some serious things. And that is when I started to live a values driven life. Busyness and time management aren't working. So, this values thing, it may feel a little bit abstract to you, like, what is values? And I'm just going to Google it because you can Google everything and figure that out. But that's not what I'm talking about, those cookie cut values. I'm talking about the top 2 or 3 things that light you up as a individual. And the best way to figure those out is to look back on your past and remember times when you were proud, happy, energized. Those reoccurring things, those things that you love doing, those are your values. So, for example, I love doing hard things. I ran my first marathon when I was 50 years old in a Buffalo winter, which meant single degrees and snow on the ground. It was really, really hard, and I wanted to quit over and over and over. But crossing that finish line was so amazing. And that's why doing hard things is one of my core values. So, my friends, what I'm recommending to you is to get off that busy treadmill and start to think about leading a value driven life. I have taught thousands of people how to do this. And the thing they keep on telling me is the quality of their life just keeps on improving. So why? Why does this work so well? The first reason is because leading a value-driven life lets you focus on the things that are important to you, the things you value, the things that give you joy. But there's another reason. I mean, do you feel today like you're losing control? You've got the pandemic, you've got inflation, gas prices, politics, gun violence, all this stuff going around us. Value driven lifestyle helps you create an oasis around the things that are important to you, and you get some control back. So get off that busy treadmill and start leading a value driven life. And I also speak about happiness, the art and the science, and I also speak about self care. So I would love to be able to speak for you. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much, Peggy. Appreciate that.